Our Toyota will SOP around summer of 2023, and the Lexus will SOP in the fall of 2023. So we have two big change points coming, and we're going to be launching them back to back.
That's the president of Toyota Motor Manufacturing hinting about new vehicle production plans coming soon. Good morning. Welcome into First Shift. I'm Kristen Strakalitis. Coming up, more on that and other stories worth talking about. But first, with some automakers looking to go all electric in the near future, lawmakers say they need to make sure there is a reliable and resilient electric grid ready to support the millions of electric vehicles slated to arrive on the nation's roads. A report by a pair of nonprofit organizations say policy and legislation are needed to provide and expand the possibilities offered by vehicle-to-grid technology, or V2G. Benefits of an improved grid include increased resilience and security in times of crisis, greater equity for populations most affected by such crises, and mitigating the cost of ownership of electric vehicles. If you are in the market for a light truck, no, you may end up paying more for it. A spokesperson for the Alliance for Automotive Innovation and Automaker Trade Association says customers are buying light trucks at nearly the highest pace ever, which is contributing to the rise in transaction prices. However, the CEO of Volkswagen Group of America argued that affordability is particularly important as the industry shifts to electric vehicles, which typically carry higher prices. He also says even in a world mitigating to EVs, Americans need the option of new vehicles priced below $25,000. Microchip shortages continue to have a negative impact on the auto industry. According to the latest estimate by Auto Forecast Solutions, automakers removed 27,700 more vehicles from their production plans worldwide because of the microchip shortage last week, largely driven by cuts in Asia. Vehicles continue to be axed, particularly in China, where COVID-19 restrictions have hampered the industry in recent weeks and months. About 2.26 million vehicles have been eliminated so far this year globally. Earlier this month, I was at the Toyota Motor Manufacturing plants in Princeton, Indiana, where I spoke with the president of the Toyota Motor Manufacturing for the plant, LEAH Curry, to discuss future vehicle production plans and got a first-hand look. This Toyota manufacturing plant in Princeton, Indiana, is building crossovers and minivans now, but soon it will be making a big change, welcoming two new vehicles. As you can see right behind me, we have the Toyota Highlander rolling off the assembly line. Now, starting next year, the Toyota Highlander production will start on a different part of the plant. And in its place will be a Lexus and a Toyota three-row crossover. Now, this will be the Indiana's plant's first Lexus three-row crossover to be produced here. Automotive News is reporting that the two vehicles will be the Toyota Grand Highlander, a larger version of the current Highlander with a more expansive third row, and the Lexus TX, which is expected to eventually replace the current Lexus RXL when the RX is redesigned later this year. President of Toyota Motor Manufacturing for the plant's LEAH Curry says you will start seeing the new vehicles next year, one shortly after the other.
So our Toyota will SOP around summer of 2023, and the Lexus will SOP in the fall of 2023. So we have two big change points coming, and we're going to be launching them back to back.
Curry says there is a plan in place to continue to produce the latest Highlander as they transition to make the other vehicles.
We continue to run as we modify our equipment. So a lot of times we use the weekends, and we do have a 1-week shutdown that we have every year in July. So we utilize that time for bigger changes. So we don't have to have big shutdowns, and we can continue to run and produce our current Highlander.
The two new crossovers were announced by the automaker in April 2021. part of an $803 million investment in the 25-year-old Indiana plant. The plant will also continue to produce the Toyota N.A minivan as well. If you have a sense of adventure, Toyota claims they have a few vehicle designs to match it. Take a look at these colorful new 2022 Toyota Corolla Cross. The design is part of Toyota's recent Just Right campaign extension featuring 3 local influencer artists in different parts of the country. For the activation, each artist was asked to create a unique and meaningful mural inspired by their respective city while tying in Toyota. Additionally, a Corolla Cross was custom wrapped with a design reflecting the artist's signature style to further amplify the partnership. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at @first_shift. Have a great day, and we'll see you Wednesday morning.